Alright, Sistas fans, so today we're doing another TVLine recap breakdown here where I'm just simply going to go over what TVLine had to say about this week's episode of Sistas. And yet again, Andy Swift did a great job with the writing of it. I think it's comical how accurate the depiction of the episode is to how the fans feel as a majority. But like I said in my personal review, I thought the episode, it wasn't great or spectacular, but it was damn sure better than last week's episode. So as always, I'll leave a link to the article in the comment section below so you can check it out for yourself. So let's jump right into it. Sistas recap. Zach risked it all for Fatima, but is Hayden unbeatable? Zach went to bat for Fatima on Wednesday night, though no bats were involved this time, not yet anyway. Because Andy agreed not to tell Zach about Fatima's arrest, she kept quiet when he showed up at the office demanding answers. Hayden, on the other hand, took no such oath, and he couldn't wait to tell Zach about Fatima being in custody. He even crafted a jaunty little song to hammer the point home. I locked your bitch up, he taunted in the tune of Ring Around the Rosie. I said it was jaunty, I never said it was clever. Oh gosh. Zach played right into his hands, or more specifically, Zach played right into that weasel's grubby little paws, attacking him in the middle of a crowded office surrounded by witnesses. There's no way Zach won't have to pay for this, and I'm starting to wonder if Andy will stick to her if they fire Fatima I walk plan. It's not the smart move at this point, if it ever was. I agree. That was just, I get it. She was just trying to sound, like she was willing to put all her cards on the table, because don't get me wrong, Fatima has been there for Andy. Remember, go back to the beginning of season 2 when the FBI was raiding the law firm, more specifically Andy's office. Fatima hid away some stuff, but that we don't know what she hid away. She grabbed some things, most likely some incriminating evidence that probably could have winded up with Andy put behind bars if Fatima didn't do what she did. But at the same time, I've said it many times before, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. I know people are like, yeah, well, Zach did what he had to do because Hayden called Fatima out of her name. This is just like, I know I keep bringing this up, but like people who were cheering for Will Smith slapping Chris Rock for making the joke about his wife Jada. It's like, yeah, defend your woman. But at what point do you go, okay, that's a bit too much? Sticks and stones, people. Damn. All right, back to the article. Speaking of Fatima, while she has yet to show any remorse for thrashing Hayden's house and desecrating his father's remains, she does regret getting involved with him in the first place. I slept with him one time and I was drunk as shit. I took one look at his little thing and said, damn, I hope I don't fall asleep. For her, that's progress. Okay. And going back to Zach, it's like, you literally called out Fatima. Damn, Fatima, you be doing too much. And Zach, what do you call what you just did? Just saying. Okay. Alright, so then we get to my favorite part of the article where, he pretty much has the bullet point of like, hey, elsewhere in the Sistas verse, Preston has never been a sparkling conversationalist. Cows, am I right? Ba-doom-tsh. But he truly outdid himself this week, calling Danny to ask for some of the things he left at her place. Which things, you ask? Why, some boots and some jeans, of course, because what else does this man even own? When it became clear that he only really called to casually mention that he's seeing someone, Danny went straight to Zach, presumably the source of Preston's terrible life advice, to have a word. Several words, actually. She admitted to having feelings for Preston, but she can't get past their lack of common interest, so she's basically just agreed to keep playing games with him. And then Zach mentioned butt licking, because apparently this show has a quota to meet for that. Next up, in keeping with this episode's theme of no one doing anyone any favors, Maurice came home to find that Calvin had invited Q inside. Your man was down on the steps starving, so I let him in. Calvin explained, which made sense considering he recently referred to Q as a stray cat. Sure, Maurice was glad to see that Q whipped up his favorite meal, but did he need to serve it with a side of childhood trauma? Obviously, I sympathize with Q being molested by his mother's boyfriend growing up, but did this show really need to give him a backstory? Must we redeem the guy who robbed Maurice at gunpoint? Posted that video last night about how Q's storyline is making everyone involved look dumber and dumber each week. Also, I love the fact that they brought up the whole Q being a stray cat because of the fact that, well, it is continuity, but at the same time, it's like, it also goes back to how your man was down on the steps starving, so I guess Q somehow made it back to the apartment prior to Calvin, even though Calvin, I believe, left the bank before he did, or Q showed up. But then again, Calvin probably just ran errands or something like that. I don't know. But getting back to the last part of the article, when it comes to Karen's baby, Aaron, you are not the father. Or maybe you are. Honestly, we'll probably never know. At the rate this story is progressing, we'll be lucky if our grandchildren someday learn who the father is. According to the timeline, it could be yours or Zach, Karen revealed, which really isn't that helpful. I know, right? I also love when Aaron was surprised to hear that he isn't giving Karen enough space. Really? Okay. I know he wants to do right by the potential mother of his child, but this guy might as well be hovering over Karen making helicopter noises. Side note, I laugh when Danny told Zach, Andy's about to have your baby. Last time I checked, 8 years from now doesn't qualify as about to. I think that was an editor's thing that should have said Karen. So there we go. Then the final part of the article. Are you starting to worry that Hayden is going to win the war with Zatima? No, because Zatima is still going to happen as a series. How long do you think we'll have to wait to find out the father of Karen's baby? And are you hoping for a happily ever after with Maurice and Q? If your answer to that last one is yes, prepare to defend yourself. Agreed. Again, just a funny review / recap. I love these things, so keep sending them to me. I don't think we've gotten any cast articles on TVLine in the past couple weeks, so I wonder what's going on with that. Alright guys, well, let me know your thoughts on the episode again in the comment section below. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thanks so much for tuning in. I do appreciate the support. And with that being said, I will catch you all on the next one.